Hey, this is Jerry Visca, your Y guy and publisher at Defyeneurs MAG, and welcome to the 2018 spring issue. And it's called Connect. And I got to tell you, this is an explosive issue that features everyday people like Sharon Mann of Vancouver who are connecting their deeper why with the world. Sharon Mann, one of my favorite people in the world, welcome.
Hey, hi Jerry. Great to be here from Vancouver, BC.
I love it. I love it. Sharon, all your work as an international fitness presenter, TV host, advocate for the world, it's really inspiring to have you in the Connect issue, because this is really about your energy and connecting it now with the world. And I'm excited about being a part of that. So I want to get right into it. There's a quote that you share which really touches my heart. It goes like this: I'm more inspired than ever to connect and have a voice. So I want to stay with that voice of yours, which is amazing. Why is connection so vital in today's age?
Well, for me personally, connecting was my whole journey to healing through breast cancer. So if I wasn't open up to connecting with people, I wouldn't be here today, basically. So I think it's important, and I tell my kids all the time that they should always reach out and meet all sorts of different people, because you never know where that can take you. The saying of being at the right time at the right place. I also believe that it's also opening up and connecting with people, and that's what's going to propel you forward.
I love that. I love that connection. You'll never know who you're meeting. In your case, it saved your life, and it's so vital, right? So let's stay on that for a little. Let's expand that a little bit more, because I like that you brought your kids into it. What are some tips, some of your top tips for just getting out there and connecting?
Well, my tips are always, because I'm always teaching fitness classes, I have opportunity to connect with people. You can race in and teach a class and leave right after, or you can arrive early, spend some time getting to know people, learning people's names, and I meet so many interesting people every week, and a lot of them have become friends. And same goes with, well, I brought up my kids again in sports and music and different things. In the future, you know, that could be a reference letter for somebody. That could be just a connection into another path in your life. So it's really all about that.
That's brilliant. Those are excellent tips. I love it. There's another quote you share that I really love, and it goes like this: take the time to really see someone, hear someone, and to truly care. I love that. I believe we're in a disconnection age, actually, which is why we wanted to launch Connect, because we just don't see people anymore. We don't look up. So how will connection change the trajectory of our world?
Well, hopefully the phones get put down a little bit more and connections made. And I think exactly what you said, it's lacking. You know, you're on a subway and everyone's looking. If you look around, everyone's on their devices. So just taking the time, even just to smile at somebody. And in the elevators, especially, I always talk to people, always. I embarrass my kids, but it's like, I'm like, stop. It's weird being in a space and not even saying a thing. That's why I absolutely love what you're doing with this issue. It's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, it's awesome because we have Sharon Mann in this issue along with amazing everyday people, but it's, let's just stay in that, because I love what you said about, you know, just smiling at someone. And, you know, when we founded this publication, it was actually based on just having conversations with real people, everyday people. And I knew at that point that, you know, the world needs to hear more and see more and feel more everyday people. And that's another reason why I love your energy in this issue. Plus your smile it wins, you know, 11 out of 10 for sure. So, but I like that. Strike up conversations is what it's really about. Now, there's another quote you share in it, and it's very touching, because you were diagnosed with stage 3 invasive breast cancer. You said here, being diagnosed with stage 3 invasive breast cancer at 48 was a real shock and a wake-up call. I mean, your story, it's extraordinary what you've had to go through, but now how you're using that to connect with others. So how and why are you inspired to connect?
Well, for me, if I didn't meet certain people along the way, I would have went down a totally different way of healing through breast cancer.
Mm.
I learned so many alternative therapies, and that's what I chose after a couple rounds of chemotherapy when I thought I was actually going to die. I watched the Truth About Cancer conference, and I also went to the 44th annual Alternative Therapy Conference in LA. I had no idea there was 44 years this was going on. And I met some people that just changed everything for me. And I've learned so much, and I am so grateful every day I wake up because I'm healthier than ever. I didn't pay attention to the little things that were going on in my life. You don't know how healthy you are until you are really healthy. I filmed 13 fitness shows the week before I was diagnosed.
Wow.
I felt great.
Yeah.
But there were all these little underlying things that were going on that as I got to meet more people, more doctors, I ran into Dr. V. She's the breast cancer conqueror at the Truth About Cancer conference. And I made a point after she talked to 1,000 people to charge my way in because I needed to talk to her. I had just a few questions, but we have become friends, and she has helped me so much on this journey of healing that I just need to share stuff. I have so much to share, and yeah.
I love it. It's amazing. I'm truly inspired by your message, and I believe, Sharon, that the next chapter of your life is going to be just even more epic as you continue to connect this amazing message and this beautiful voice and this intention that you have. So I love that. My last question would be, how is living your why? And you're really stepping into this deeper why, which I define as the world helped by you. There's no question with your message, the world's being helped by you. But how is living that why connecting with hearts?
Well, it's helping people.
Yeah.
And when I get those messages back from people after I've shared what I've done and they are implementing juicing every day or certain protocols that I have done that's helped so much, even people with stage 4 cancer I'm helping through just sharing what I've done, and they're getting better. It actually makes me cry. So, and when I talk about it, I get kind of choked up. But I really believe that is my why, is to help people. It was always fitness to help them be healthy and strong and exercise. But now it's just so much bigger. It just feels, just large, you know? I love this quote. It's call it a clan, a tribe, or a family. Whatever you call it, whoever you are, you need one. And that's truly how I healed, was my team of healthcare people, my family, my friends who brought meals for me every day. Just everybody has, and it's all connections.
I love it. I love it. I love that you speak of teams, because this issue that you're published in, this Connect issue of Defyeneurs, features what we're calling global Y tribes. And it's amazing people that are coming from all walks of life, supporting, surrounding each other to help live that purpose. And it's funny, I didn't say this to you earlier, but your initials, I love the initials for Sharon Mann, SM. I call it Seen More. That's what I call it. Seen More.
Like that.
Yeah, me too, because that's what, I think you exist to see more. And through your challenges, you're seeing the greatness inside of your heart. And it's really, really amazing for me. So share with us, what's next for Sharon Mann? What's the rest of this year, 2018, look like for you?
Oh, 2018. Well, you're going to help me write my book.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. And I'm going to talk more about healing breast cancer with alternative therapies and testing that is available outside of Canada, the United States. It's in Europe. Looking at the small things. Paying attention to oral health, because that plays a big part in health, and sometimes people ignore that. Also, our toxic environments, eliminating some of those toxic environments, things you can do in your house. Eating food as medicine. So things that I've implemented, just spreading the word. That's what I'm going to do.
I love it. I love it. Sharon Mann, you're pushing away fear because you're full of love. It's another reason we call this issue connecting to your voice. This profile on pages 12 and 13 is explosive. Reach out to Sharon Mann. I tell you right now, you're not going to be the same person. So on behalf of Defyeneurs, thank you so much, Sharon, for stepping into your deeper why and connecting it with all of us, with the world, because the world's truly helped by you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for helping me do that.